Hi, and welcome back to the Fact Pack channel, where we pack the amazingness from all over the world. So make yourself comfortable, and once you're ready, let's get started. Argali ram. Argali ram is the largest living wild sheep, native to the highlands of Central Asia. Argali is a Mongolian word for ram, and there are actually 8 subspecies of these animals, so that mature rams of large-bodied subspecies stand up to 49 inches high at the shoulder, 4 to 7 feet long from the head to the base of the tail, and weigh more than 300 pounds. Horns are present in both sexes but are especially long in rams. Their horns may reach up to 6 feet in length, giving these animals a strong look. It can serve as a powerful weapon that they use to protect themselves, fight another ram, as well as attract females. However, this element of beauty can cost some of those animals' life. Especially the older species are in danger of stabbing themselves by their own horns in the skull. Turtles. Getting upside down for those creatures is very dangerous, and in some cases is even lethal. What happens when a tortoise turns upside down? The first thing that happens when a tortoise flips upside down is panic. The heavy, low-walking reptiles aren't built for this kind of position, so they may start to flail and freak out. Some upturned tortoises will sit still for a moment or two while they try to figure out what happened, but eventually they all begin to wiggle and flail. That panic is understandable, of course. Tortoises know that they are completely vulnerable if they flip upside down. Not only are they rendered totally immobile, but they are also exposing their softer undersides to predators. Even pet tortoises get scared when they flip over, even though there shouldn't be any predators at home. Sometimes the panicked flailing is enough to rock a tortoise back on its feet. If it's lucky and has a rounder shell, that will happen much faster. If it has a flatter shell, however, it may not be able to flip back over easily. A turtle is likely to die on its back if it's left out in the sun. In this case, the turtle is in danger because of overheating. Since they are cold-blooded, they can't sweat or regulate their own body temperature. Being stuck in the sun isn't good for anyone, especially a reptile. Lying on its back turtle would be really lucky if there is any other turtle around, because those reptiles can and actually know how to help each other, as you can see on this video. This beautiful creature right here is named babirusa. Some also call it pig deer. It is found in the swamps and rainforest of Indonesian islands. Babirusa are no ordinary pigs. They have barrel-shaped bodies balanced on delicate deer-like legs. The most well-known species of babirusa are distinguished by its naked body and massive carving tusks. The mortality rate of the babirusa is often raised in a curious way. Some individuals die of having their brain pierced by their own tusks. The bottom ones emerge from the lower jaw and point upward. The upper canines also grow upward, crossing the muzzle and then curve into the rear. They grow as long as 30 centimeters. In certain aged males, the tips of the tusks sometimes end by meeting the skull, which they gradually pierce until they bring about the animal's death. They fight with the lower tusks, and the upper tusks are inoffensive. Their function is mainly to protect the eyes from the tusks of adversaries. In their natural environment, these animals have evolved without predators, their only serious wounds being those they inflict on one another, so 2 of their tusks have lost their aggressive function. Not all the males die of the skull being pierced by their own tusks. In most of them, the tusks grow away from the skull and their twisting form suffices to avoid any wound. Besides, the tusks do not reach a length great enough to threaten the animal's physical integrity until late in his life. By then he has managed to reproduce several times, and in so doing to pass along his characteristics to his descendants. The few cases of babirusas killed by their own tusks cannot diminish the advantage of having ever more formidable ones that can win over a female heart. Sloths. Conventional wisdom has it that sloths are simple, lazy creatures that do very little other than sleep all day. Even the very name sloth in most languages translates as some version of lazy. It seems astonishing that such an animal survives in the wildlife at all. You can actually say that everything about sloths is slow. They have the slowest metabolism of any non-hibernating mammal, survive on a low-calorie diet, and take approximately 1 month to digest a single leaf. Consequently, sloths physically don't have the ability to move very fast, and with this, They cannot defend themselves or run away from predators. As they live on the trees and sleep there too, they only touch the ground when they need to poop, and that is the best time for predators to catch them. When they are back on the trees, their survival is entirely dependent upon the camouflage, and moving slowly is a great way to blend in with the rainforest canopy. Sloths' main predators, big cats and birds, all primarily detect their prey visually, and the sloths simply move at a pace that doesn't get them noticed. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give us a like if you enjoyed watching and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next videos.